After rescuing Renoa from space and acquiring the legendary basic spaceship, aircraft, Ragnarok, Squall returned down back to the planet. It is now covered in monsters from the Lunar Cry. After returning, Renoa decided to go with the Esters to the memorial, lock away her newly acquired sorceress powers. Not happy with this scenario, Squall and the others raced over and rescued Renoa. Now, having Renoa back on the party, we head to the orphanage, figure out what our next plan is. How will we combat future sorceress Ulta Mercer? There's only one way for you guys to find out. Let's crack on with it. Okay, so we're here, and basically we're going into this little orphanage. There's the dog, Yellow, off to the left. Oh. Sorry. Yep, Cell's finally realizing he's a third wheel. Hey, what are you sorry about, Cell? Sure you want to be alone with her. And he just comes along. Cool. I never thought you were a Oh, you know. Oh. What about you, Cell? A girl in the library. Oh yeah, for those that don't know, we did a side quest where Cell was talking to a girl from the library. Gave him a combat magazine. What? I don't know what you're talking about. All the girls in the garden know about it. I noticed right away. Hey, this isn't about me. Ah, and he goes. The dog goes with him. Yeah. That finally realizing he was a third wheel in all this. Hey, we'll speak to Renoa. What will become of me? Worry about it. There have been many good sorceress. Ida was one. Hang on a minute. Oh yeah, technically she was good. But she was still overtook Squall. She was overtook by the evil sorceresses. So don't use her as an example when literally, in game mechanic wise, probably a month has passed or a couple of weeks when we were originally trying to kill her. Don't use her as an example. Use alone instead. Use alone instead. You can be like her. But Ida still can't guarantee anything. If Ulta Mercer possesses me again, you saw me, controlled me in outer space, made me break the Del Seal. What might happen next time? What will I end up doing? Will I end up fighting everyone? Scary thought, isn't it? Nope, not for us. You're quite weak, Renoa. Oh, like, even sorceress powers you haven't really shown much. You end up world's enemy. I'll be your knight. Aww. If I fall under Ulta Mercer's control again, seed will come. Kill me, right? And the leader seed is you, Squall. Your sword will pierce my heart. If it was good enough for Jon Snow and Daenerys, it's good enough for these two. Even though that was a very bad ending. A very good series. Guess if it's okay, you, Squall. Nobody else. Squall, that ever happens? That's enough. Dramatic arm swing? Where's the arm swing? Squall, you're letting us down. You always do an arm swing. I never do anything like that. Sorceress, after is not you, Renoa. My enemy is a sorceress from the future, Ulta Mercer. Ulta Mercer lives in the future. This is me. Yes. But as it's the future, all we really need to do is to stop that future from happening, surely. So the easiest way is to figure out who Ulta Mercer's lineage is and to stop them getting together. Go, no. How? How will you save me? Come up with something. Gotta be a way. Don't worry. Trust me. Trust you. Well, if you find a way, maybe. Maybe I should stay in Esther. At the memorial. Wouldn't that be better? No. We need you with us to walk with the dog to get the limit up. No, that would be pointless. I'll just end up going after you again. Manoa, just stay close to me. Oh, those words. What? That's what started everything. What are you talking about? Yeah. Don't you remember? At the dance. Oh, it's because of the GF. That's why I forgot. Yeah, excuses. No, perfect excuse all these people have for forget stuff. Forgot my birthday. No, I'm junctioned with GFs. Makes me forget everything. You forgot our anniversary. No, GFs. Yep, that's just an excuse. That's what I'm saying. It's a good one, though. Can I tell you a story? No. I had a dream. Scary dream. But I said no. Make a promise. Promise these shooting stars together. Told you no, I don't want to hear this story. I get dressed up. Put on your ring. Thing is, I remember where I'm supposed to meet you. Start to panic. Really want to see you. Don't know where to go. Start running through the mountains, deserts, the plains, the timber balm and Garbadia. That's quite a lot of distance. Like pretty much the whole world. When I realize I can't run any longer, I just want to see you so badly. So I scream, "Where are you?" And I woke up. Fine. I'm sorry. You don't have to say anything. Felt like I had to tell you. Just a dream. It was. Just a dream. And an awful story as well. That's not really a... What about Goldilocks? That's a good story. Could have just said Goldilocks. Doesn't mean anything. Don't worry about it. Guess you're right. How about this? Hey, he's got a plan. I'll be here. Why? Do you know where he is? The reason you couldn't find me, because we haven't promised yet. I'll be waiting for you. Come here, you'll find me. I promise. I'll be here too. It's a promise. Thanks, Squirrel. Yeah, see? Well, Zell, you came at you reckon the moment. I realized it. An emergency? What is it? You have a radio contact. Presidential Palace. Plan to defeat Old Mercer. Want to hire Seed to execute it. Might be a trap. Get Renoa. Oh, and the guy we spoke to? Name is Yoss. Could he be that one, you know, the one from the past? Maybe. Just in the presidential palace? Wants to hire us? Alright, let's go. Sorceress Leader. You have anything to say? Cool. You're always looking for a loan. Tears in your eyes. Okay? That's all you've got to say? We're fine, we can just leave. Clearly, if she had anything more important, she would have said it. Cool. Why didn't... Again, I was speaking to you a second ago. There was something I must tell you. About me. Why didn't you tell us when we walked up to you at the door? Yes. I believe it was 13 years ago. When my story begins. First became a sorceress. I was a child. Once again, 13 years ago. That day, right here, counted as a sorceress, verge of death. Received her powers. My own will. That sorceress, entity, fear, my children, could not let her get to them, but turned out to be the beginning, my painful story. Very minute, my bitter story has ended. Now understand there is an end, no matter how painful it may be. Therefore, Squall, you must fight to the end, even though it may bring tragedy to others. Okay, got anything else to say? Now go, Squall! Go! Now go! Okay. Now, come back. Okay, so we need to go to the Presidential Palace. Oh, good old Odin comes in. Saves me time, doesn't he? They saves me time. Takes a long time to get down there. Remember that, guys. Whenever you see Odin, sit back, relax, have a drink. Because Odin's dealt with it all. Okay, I'm in the ship. These are Chocobo Forests. We will be getting to them, for those that are wondering, on Monday. So we'll do the Chocobo Forests on Monday. Now some people wondering when we're gonna get round to that. Other little bits I do want to show as well, which is over this way. We are heading to the palace. Don't worry. Don't worry. This one here, I think it is. Land. Run up. No, it's not this one. Ah, I think it's this one. No. What was one of the ones around here? Hang on a minute. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, it looks like this one. Yes. Island closest to heaven. There's hard bad guys here. But also, you can't see it. Actually, draw points. So around this area, there's draw points that do come back. Got like Meteor. I think there's Full Life or Ultima and stuff like that. You have two islands. You've got this one, the closest to heaven. You'll know you're on it when you go there, and it says down the bottom, closest to heaven. Good place to go around, get a couple of the high-level materials. The other island, actually over the other side of the world. Fly down. Oh, it would be easy to fly up, to be fair. Turns out the world isn't flat. Found this island. Nope. We are coming back to that island. That island you see there, that's Cactus Island. Cacti Island. Ah, I think it's that one. This one? Find out. No. Well, there's another island, which is the closest to hell. One's like at the north of the map, one's at the south. The other thing as well, that's Cacti Island. We will be coming back to that, like I said. I think it is. Open up the map just so I have a better... There. Right here, at this part of the map you see here, we'll be getting to this on Monday. That is the research base. In there's two powerful GFs. Bit of a long thing, so we'll either get that done Monday or Tuesday. But that's an area, just so you know where it is, research base right there. And in it is Barmet and Eden. island is not that one up there. I think it's one of the ones down this way. I know it roughly when I see it. It might be up here, actually. One of these ones. Aye, it might be this one. No. Where the island is. Ah, it might be that one there, actually. Give me a sec, guys. We'll go to see the president shortly. Yes, this is the other island. Right here, the island closest to hell. So, over here, we've got the island closest to heaven. Down here, the island closest to hell. Again, high-level bad guys are on here, but as draw points. And there's stuff like ultimate and all that stuff. The good places to go, especially to grind up levels, get better items to craft stuff, and get in the high-level magics. Now to see the president. We need to go in here. We need to find an easy way of getting up. Over there. Now, there is combat as well when you get in. So, we're going to do that round, move a bit up, park it. Myself a little save. Make our way in. I don't mind doing some of these fights. I think they're possibly higher level stuff. Yeah, see? That was the boss from earlier on. Oh, wait, Odin. I wanted to steal from it. Now, they have, like, a lot of these stuff have, like, regen rings, star fragments, stuff that you need to make high-level items. Like the proper top-end weapons. Energy crystals as well. About 18. But boom. Being done well at learning there. Almost up. Last thing for Shiva. Now, some of these stuff, yeah, we're learning them all, but we will probably end up wanting to forget some of them, and stuff like that. Maybe. Maybe. Everything looks fine so far. Really want to start. I really want another battle to get Alexander to have that, so then start learning the magic up. The medicine up. Go, we're in. I think you can still get in battle in this town. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to head over to the shopping district. Get scared. Don't worry about it. Okay, make it go away. Stop crying and go hide. We just go in the shop in front of the kid. I don't think there's anything at the pest store. We're just going to have a quick get everything. fine. Cloud store. Everything looks okay. Johnny's shop. Still closed. John's shop. Again, with Squall, really want to get up to that, so we need Dragon Fangs and Pulse Ammo. Need a Fury Fragment, and obviously a couple of Dragon Skins. Shouldn't take long to get that. Moonstone Star Fragments. Bulba Tentacles. But we do also need them. Some in Doom Train. Energy Crystals we've got. No, Windmills. And then obviously more Star Fragments. Two more shops to quickly check. Bookstore. Again, if you've missed any books throughout the course of the game, go here, buy it. As you can see, like, the first level, the first weapon monthly for the top stuff is 50,000. 30,000 for the combat. The occult ones are 35 as well. And I think the last shop is shut as well, I think. Yeah. Okay. All that done. I'm making our way. Oh, another little tip. Show it on here. If you ever want to, like, dispose of magic people have, so we'll actually go to Irvine, because I know he's got a couple. But if you ever want to get rid of magic, like, not by transforming into anything, and you go, oh no, I've got mass amount of magic. I don't think it's fully explained properly, but if you go rearrange, manual, and over the one where you think you're going to rearrange, and press the square on your controller, or say discard all of Irvine's, yeah, and hit yes, boom, and you get rid of it. So if there's any, if you've got so many magic that you filled up all the slots on a person, and you've got stuff that you're not going to refine and you don't really want anymore, just dispose of it, get rid of it. Like Cure, we don't need Cure. We've got Cure, Cure, loads of items. Cure is pointless. But that's how you get rid of excess magic that you're carrying on each one of your characters. Maybe we need to carry on, make it to the... Go straight. Oh, that's a long way. Oh, we probably should have went left. Left would have took us to the lab round. You okay? Why? How does this? Oh, there's a person down there having a nap. Okay, combat time. Regen rings. Gonna mug the imp. Well, give that a little card, please. We'll mug the imp. Oh no, don't do berserk. Oh, I was just gonna... I wanted to transform it into a card. I'm not gonna now. Now Zell's just gonna beat it up. Damn it, Zell. Okay, that we'll go back to the GFs. So all that we got now with Quasicrow, learn everything. So basically, if we want to end up forgetting a spell, we'll start removing some of them, like some of the skills, and replace it with other stuff. Eva's still learning her last bit. That was fully learned. Fully learned. Still going through. Go back to that. Fine. Fine. 2 more to get alert. Alexander. Want to learn med data. Sure, that's what you need to increase the remedies. We need to increase remedy to remedy plus, so that we have enough of them in order to summon Doom Train. So in order to summon Doom Train, obviously we got the Solomon Ring, which we originally picked up from the Tears Point before the Mausoleum came. So you got the ring. Use the ring when you have 6 steel pipes, 6 remedy pluses, and 6 mobile tentacles. And it summons Doom Train, the DF. Everything looks okay there. I think that now gives Squall no, there's no Squall that had it. Who has Alexander? Noah. Yes. Look at all that. So she'll protect on there. Look, if we had full life on there, Noah would be great. Really want Flare. Well, what have I got? Flare instead of Strength. But that's going to eventually get replaced anyway with whatchamacallit, with Ultima. With Flare on there, what that star means on there, that means that she now absorbs that damage. So we know it's actually quite powerful. She absorbs water, ice, and lightning. Has 50% resistance against all the other stuff. What's the next highest we've got? 83 there. Oh, no, we need pain to stay on magic. A triple, more than likely. I keep forgetting we have that. I don't think anything would be as good as triple. Right. Yeah, triple's really good to have in the strength. Normally, you would end up putting Ultima, so when we get enough Ultima on everyone, that will go there. Triple will end up going on speed when you have a speed junction, because it is the best in slot for speed. Why, when we go to Squall, as you can see, Ultima on strength, and triple on speed. Pain, I think, is the best in slot for magic. HP is full life. Vitality is meltdown. Yes, meltdown. Spirit is reflect. A fade, the best in slot is, because obviously the best in slot for everything, I think, is Ultima, but you can't have the same thing in every slot. So then it goes Tornado for a fade, Aura for luck, and then double for a hit. Anyway, we're going to speak to this obviously napping person. They must be so fast asleep and not even willing to talk to us. Clearly, she's dead tired. Yeah, I cracked myself up some. But what are we to do? I don't know. We're gonna go see the president. We're gonna go find out. Come on, you want some of this? I'm getting by, guaranteed. But it would look more scary if they were actually holding guns instead of just holding nothing, pretending to hold a gun. That's all they're doing. Just look at them. I'm dead. You're lying. You're standing there. Perfectly fine. Now, in our previous time we were here, you would have people would remember. If you haven't seen it, it is available on playback. You can go back and watch it on, like, look at it through on the playlist. When we came back into this section, you'll notice when we get here, woman on the outside. And when you came back during the first bit, we spoke to her. She walked away, and you were able to get to magazines behind that did have the occult number 4 on it. Get permission, please, this way. Go down here. This is towards the presidential palace. Nice fancy corridor. President is waiting. Here you go. Right, the big guy. Ward. That's us. That means the last one. The president is... Guess it, guys. Luna. What's up with this country? Oh, sure. Here he comes. Hey there. Wanting to meet you guys. You guys are the ones who were inside my head, right? Alone told me. It was like there was some kind of waves running through my head. It gave us so much power during battle. But I hate to break the news to you, Renoa wasn't one of those people. Us two, we were. Me and Zell. Thought there was some kind of fairies flying over us. But I'm Laguna, President Laguna Law of Esther. Pleased to meet you. Weren't in a state of emergency. Talk to you some more, but... Well, whatever, let's talk. Yeah, what do you want to know? Yeah, we'll have general chit-chat. Never get going if President Laguna keeps talking. Why don't you guys throw out some questions, and he'll try to answer them. Okay. What we'll do. Man, you look way too serious. What are you doing here? You know what I've been doing all my life, right? And here's Squall's breakdown of Laguna's life. You're a silly Gabaldian soldier. I didn't like your attitude at all, but I understood the bond between the three of you. Then you changed. You went to Win Hill. Then Alone was abducted by Esther. You went on a journey to get Alone back. You wrote articles and appeared in movies to get by. You were trying to find a way into Esther. Somehow got into Esther, rescued Alone. I got a lot help along the way. Did. What I don't understand is, why are you president? Wanna know? It's a long story. Might as well. Because they're like, we don't have time. We're in a rush. We have to get all this done. Not really in a rush. It's future problems. Evil sorcerers in the future. You want to hear it? Really? Okay, I'll tell you. I only set out to rescue Alone. But of course, that wasn't the end of the story. The country ruled by the sorceress Adele. The ingenious yet inhumane Odane. Both of them were interested in Alone. Couldn't just pack up and leave. Flashback time. I will be angry. My research. But Lane only thought about his research. While researching under Adele's orders, he was still making many inventions. It was a device, Theo magic. Maybe Adele can be defeated. I owed a big favor. Adele resisted. To help me rescue it. Alone. Spoke with my comrades. Two issues came up. First, stopping the crystal pillar from falling monsters from the moon, destroying everything like what happened in Centra. Oh, good job that hasn't happened now. Second, freeing Esther from Adele's hands. Planned and planned, based on my brilliant ideas, of course. Back in the research facility. There was only one goal. Following Ordain's instructions, operated the panel and moved the crystal pillar. Set course, stop point, in the ocean. There it goes. See it outside the window, guys. That was easy, because we were found out. Gathered for a final battle, Lord Adele. They are. Adele appeared, as we expected. What is going on? Brilliant voice acting by me. We hunted down the culprits and moved the crystal pillar. Where? Inside there. Lone been taken hostage. I knew she would go in right away if I mentioned Alone. And at no point she was ever suspicious. Unlike the rest of the soldiers in the army, we were all dressed different. You must assume we were some type of special force, because clearly we don't look like everyone else. That should have been the Sorceress Adele's first clue that something was up. The fact that the three people that were outside looked nothing like, weren't in the uniforms of any other soldiers in her army. Their own fault. You thought I would fall for that trick? Oh, maybe she did recognize. Adele realized that Alone was a hologram, but it was too late. Yeah, of course. My plans are always perfect. He just shoves her. Now, boom. That's the big seal thing that was up in space. Ha 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 ha! Piece of cake. Adele was careless. Maybe a sorceress, after all, was human. We succeeded, but we couldn't keep such a dangerous sorceress around as a trophy. Instead, we hung her up in space, like a trophy orbiting the planet. Had to do something. We decided to send her far, far away. Someplace very far, into outer space. To use the Ragnarok. Here, a few of them. Now here's the question. They took it up into space, then just parked it in space. Why not just jettison and just let it keep traveling? Why have it stop? Just let it keep going. About wraps up that part. Yeah, but they didn't, like I'm saying, they didn't have to store it in space. All they needed to do, just take it up, and then let go and just let momentum carry it on into the deepest parts of space. Then it would never get back. They could have avoided it. About wraps it up. Real work began after that. Fierce debate ensured who should govern this country after Adele was gone. I wasn't paying close attention while they made me up to be this hero of the revolution, but I ended up being president. Rain made a lot of noise about wanting to do research on Alone. It was a mistake to send Alone back to Rain. Rain died. Ellie was sent to the orphanage. As well as, because I'm sure Alone mentioned that when Rain died, it was given birth, which was Squall. I'm sure it was. Well, at least that's the theory. If I had only gone to Win Hill with Ellie alone, I would have been able to see Rain one last time. Rain was dead. Alone missing. A job kept me busy. Left here thinking about this and that. Before I knew it, all the time has passed. Hi Shaquille, how are you? Hope you're doing well, my friend. That's about it. So that was the story of how everything's happened. Everything's been great here. Hope you've been having a good day. Now we'll find out something else. So, you know why he was here? Let's find out about Rain. Rain's story. Some other time, maybe. No, I can't. Too much for me to remember. Oh. Yeah, day's been good. Just another day. At least it's been good, though. I like days where they just pass by. Where there's been nothing bad happened and it's just a chilled out day. I like days like that. The heck has he done with his life? Don't you wonder? When Alone was about 2, there was a massive hunt. Jules and Esther. Esther's soldiers came to Win Hill. Ellie's parents resisted. They were killed on the spot. Massive hunt finds his successor, Esther's ruler. Yeah, Dane seems to pass by where you just can't notice a flyby. Yeah, just so good. 100%. Especially like currently here in the UK, like the days just slide by because we've also got good weather. We've been in the summertime here. The heat, I think, is around about 20 odd degrees. It's great. Alone was raised by Rain. Lived next door. I came to know her. Was that when will we do Final Fantasy 16? Well, we're sort of doing them in order. But I need to go back and do the original ones. Well, the remastered pixel ones. So after we finish 8, we'll be doing Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That will then mean that on the channel we'll have Final Fantasies 1 through to 8 all done. And then we'll go on to 9, 10, 11. I think 12 is an online one, so we won't be doing 12. So it'll be 13, 14, then 16, I think. No, 15, then 16. It won't be 14 because that's the other online one. So basically, other than the online ones, we'll be working through them all. So, and the earlier ones are quite quick. So like 1 to 6 won't take us too many weeks to get through. So once we get through them, then it'll be number 9, then 10, then going up. And again, it'll be all except for the online ones. The only time we might take a break and go on to a newer one will be when Final Fantasy 7, the next part, comes out. And that's due to the fact that we already have the other parts on the channel. So it sort of makes sense to have sequel following them. When do I think I'll do Survivor? That is when we finish Uncharted 4. So we're currently going through Uncharted 3, as you know, on every Wednesday and Thursday. Once we get through Uncharted 3, then Uncharted 4, we'll then go straight on to Jedi Survivor. We'll play that. And then we'll go and play on them ones, maybe The Last of Us or something like that. Like on a harder difficulty with us already were playing The Last of Us before. Yeah, so that's the plan. So Jedi Survivor will be after we finish the Uncharted series. I don't know how much we've got left of Uncharted, like hours-wise in the gameplay, but obviously we're part of the way in Uncharted 3, and we've just got to a part where we're going into a hidden part. I think it's in Syria. So that's okay. Sound good. Right there. So Gonna watch little shorts and sleep. Have a good evening, man. Not a problem. Have a good evening yourself, Shaquille. And catch you later, my friend. Most painful episode of your life. I rescued her, sent her off to Wind Hill. Shortly after, Rain died. Alone was sent straight to an orphanage. Why didn't you go back? Wind Hill with her. Wanted to. Had my reasons. Found out about this afterward. Reason why Alone had to leave the orphanage because of her special power. Dane wanted to do research on Alone's special power. He looked for everywhere. The owners of the orphanage did. Yeah. You know them better than I do. Famers took Ellie out of the orphanage to protect her. They had a big ship, accommodate her, spacious of them. After a while, the ship turned into another orphanage. Ellie looked after all the kids. Said her life on the ship was a happy one. Who knows? I don't know how she could have been happy on a ship. On a ship for over 10 years. That ship was attacked by Gorbadia. And, you know, the people here rescued her. Finally met up with me. Pure luck that we found her. I was out in space at the time. Lone followed me out to space. Little Lone, all grown up. Then she told me everything. Did she get back safely from space? That is a good point. Has she? Where is she, Laguna? Escape pod rescue team. A little late. Lone was taken into custody by Gorbadia. No. Inside. Dora. Gonna rescue her. Help us out, okay? Phew. Now we've got to grips with everything. So, what's the mission? Straight to the heart of the matter. What do you mean straight to the heart of the matter? We just literally went through every other option before this. We literally had a long conversation. It was like 15 minutes, Laguna. Straight to the heart of the matter. Like a workaholic. My turn. Here's O'Dane. Yeah, make it short and easy to understand. I will talk however I want. Sorceress Eda told me everything. Autumn Mercer comes from the future. Tess, sorceress is of the present. Meaning she leaves her body in the future and sends only her consciousness here. Does that sound familiar to you? Yes, like when Alone sends our consciousness back to the past. You're a smart one. That we are. First guess, there's someone in the future. The ability like Alone was sending the sorceress back here to our time. No, that is not the answer. How does the sorceress come back to this time? You want to hear how? Yes. Kept this a secret to surprise you. It's because of me. Oh, Dane! He's the traitor! Get him! Get him, people! I researched Alone's power long ago. I made out a pattern of electric current running through Alone's brain. The pattern was determined. It was easy to mechanize. It may only be a toy right now, but in time of Autumn Mercer, an impressive working machine. Means there is a machine that imitates Alone's power. It is I who made the first model of that machine. I named the machine Junction Machine Alone. It is a wonderful thing to know that my invention was used in the future. In Alone? About it. Well, hang on a minute. You're the only one with the idea to make this. You've made a little toy. What if, and it's a crazy idea, folks, we get rid of O'Dane and that machine and anything relating to it, and stop anyone researching on Alone in the future? Things sorted, right? That's all we need to do. Get rid of that machine right now. Make sure it doesn't get bigger in the future. Get rid of your research. You do nothing else. You don't speak to anyone. You know what? We'll remove your tongue. Sorted. Or even better, we'll junction GFs to him. And if we junction GFs to him, he won't remember a thing. Sorcerer Alton Mercer came to know about Alone from that machine. Ellie became Alton Mercer's target. Can't blame her, Dane. Useless. You wanna go outside? You want fisticuffs? He just said. Continue the story. Let's see. Yeah, why don't we destroy the thing now? There's only one way to defeat Alton Mercer. You must kill her in the future. Or destroy your machine so she can't come to the past. Does he not? Destroy all your research, O'Dane. Therefore, in the future, there's no plans, no machine. Alton Mercer can't travel back in time using your machine that you haven't fully developed and invented yet because you've only made a small one. That's how you do it. We don't need a time travel. There's nothing we can do unless we go to the future. There's no way to jump to the future under normal circumstances. There is still a way. Or destroy your researching machine. So Social Mercer plans to compress time. Present time of magic. Maybe many reasons. Okay. Figure out what Alton Mercer is up to. In order for Alton Mercer to exist in this time, take over the body of a sorceress from the present. He must have a limit. Alton Mercer probably needs to go back further in time, achieve time compression. But Alone can take her back further to the past. That is why she's seeking her. We must take advantage of Alone's power. There are two sorcerers in our time, Noah and Adele. Of the two, Adele not awakened yet. Once regeneration complete, neither Laguna or I will be safe. Adele is probably in the process of awakening inside Pandora. Or Mercer will want to possess Adele if Adele awakes. It'll be a horrible event. She was a horrible sorceress. Adele's consciousness wins over Alton Mercer. Adele will first destroy this era. So we must use Renoa to inherit Alton Mercer's power. Over the mission briefing. That's it. First, go to Pandora. Alone's probably being held captive inside. Rescue her first. Then kill Adele before she awakens, process is complete. Now we're left with Noah as the only sorceress of the era. Wait for Alton Mercer to possess Renoa. Alton Mercer arrives and it's Alone's turn. Alone will send Renoa back to the past with Alton Mercer. Alone will have to send Renoa and Alton Mercer inside another sorceress he knows in the past. Ida or Adele. That's up to Alone. Once Alton Mercer is in the past, we'll use time compression magic. See some influence here. Don't know what kind of influence. Once Alone feels it, cut Renoa and Alton Mercer from the past. Renoa will come back to this world. Alton Mercer also goes back to her own world. What will be left? Time compressed world. Past, present, and future. All be mixed together. Keep moving through the time compressed towards the future. Once we're out of time compression, that will be Alton Mercer's world. It's up to you after that. That plan sounds complicated. Why doesn't he just destroy the research he's doing now so there's no time machine in the future? You were briefed about the mission. Don't really understand it either. No, because there's a simpler way. Will you do it? I have questions. Wait, that's the same questions as before. Oh, we're going to have to blast through these questions. Repeat yourself. Alright. Okay, then we'll say yes. Alright. Let's go. We're aboard the Ragnarok. Do the final briefing in there. Always wanted to ride that thing. Plus the name sounds cool. It does. Alright. Final briefing. Everybody, here we go straight to our final target, Otto Mercer. Well, I hate to tell you, Laguna, we've got some side missions we want to do first. Straight to Otto Mercer. Puh, he doesn't know about side quests. Let's go over the plan again. First, enter Pandora and rescue Alone. Next, fight Adele. It'll be a surprise attack. Show no mercy. Now here comes the tricky part. Adele will need to pass her powers before being defeated. Renoa, will you be willing to accept them? Yes. Okay, cool. Good. Next, we wait. Otto Mercer to possess Renoa. Be hard on you, Renoa. You will do it. Yes, you will. Nice. That's the spirit. Then Alone sends Renoa and Otto Mercer to the past. Alone brings back Renoa. And head to the future through compressed time. Otto Mercer is far in the future. None of us can technically exist. There's only one way to make yourself exist. A world like that. As friends, don't forget one another. Friends, believe in one another. Believe in your friend's existence. They'll believe in yours. Friends, like one another. And to love one another. Cannot do these things alone. You need somebody. Right, guys? What place reminds you of your friends? Imagine being in that place. All your friends. Once time compression begins, think of that place. Try to get there. That's all. A place will welcome you. You'll be able to get there no matter what period you're in. You need love and friendship for this mission. And the courage to believe it. All about love, friendship, and courage. Counting on you guys. That's an excellent speech. Love and friendship, and all that sounds corny, but everyone seems up for it. You think it will succeed? We'll try. Oh, and he's got his cramp in his leg back. For those that's wondering as well, you can card duel Laguna, and he has the Squall card. What we're going to do, have a little park down there, pop up this, pop a little save. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is where we're ending tonight's stream. Now, we did explain a bit earlier a couple of other places where we'll probably go on Monday's stream, Monday's Final Fantasy stream, which will be the research lab. We'll also give the Jumbo Cactar a turn, and we'll try to beat him. We'll also get a couple of we'll get the best weapon junk crafting thing done in between the streams. We have to farm items. No one wants to see us grind and farming items. We'll get that done, as well as side mission of the lake, the alien UFO, and the Queen of Cards stuff, as well as what we already done, the CC cards, will be available shortly as shorts. Keep an eye out on our shorts for them. So the side missions will be available on the shorts, and those shorts themselves will be added to the playlist of the Final Fantasy playthrough. So they will be done, because quite a lot of them take a lot of time and a bit grindy. They're going to be done off stream and then uploaded as just like a 1 minute, this is how you do it type thing. So keep an eye out for them. So I'd like to say thanks everyone for coming along. If you're watching this on playback and we've done the next episode, that will appear down the bottom left of your screen. For everyone, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye and stay safe.